Hi, my name is Matt Hahn. I'm a product manager here at Ergodyne, and today we're going to talk about mobile device solutions, the product category. So what do we mean when I say mobile device solutions? So this is a product category, a newer product category for us, really targeted towards warehousing and distribution. So in that sense, we've created this acronym called WDRO, and that we use that to define the market that we're selling these products into. And what does that mean? That means warehousing, distribution, and retail operations. So when you think of warehousing and distribution, think of these huge warehousing store or buildings. They're out in the suburbs. There's these huge footprints. They're just full of inventory and stuff. And this stuff gets sent to your house, sent to these retail stores. Retail operations is really the big box stores themselves and more focused on the back room of those big box stores. So those back rooms of those stores are basically mini warehouses. That inventory is flowing into those rooms and out onto the shelves of the store itself. And these places are full of inventory. And all of that inventory is covered by barcodes. The product itself, the boxes they come in, the pallets the boxes are stacked on, everything in that whole supply chain is covered in a barcode of some size and form. And these UPC barcodes really enable this supply chain to function in the way that it needs to, and the way that it has grown in the last 5-10 years. And there are workers in these environments helping move all this inventory around. And the workers' focus is really on managing these barcodes and moving this inventory around. So the tools that the worker needs to read all these barcodes are the devices themselves. So what are these devices? They are typically mobile devices. The workers carry these devices with themselves, and they read and interpret information on these barcodes. They come in a wide variety of shapes and sizes. You have your cell phone style, your gun or pistol grip style, and we're seeing a rise in tablets in this area to do these same tasks, and kind of everything in between in that sense. There's a list of manufacturers here. There's a ton of new ones out there. Zebra has been a traditional leader in this area. They have a wide variety of devices in the market that are being used in many areas. We're also seeing the rise of just common cell phones. So think of your iPhone, your Samsung phone, and kind of other manufacturers in that area. Those devices themselves are enabling some of this work a little easier, actually. But ultimately, every worker in these environments are carrying one of these devices to do their job. It's their tool to do their job. And the cost of these devices, they range from a couple $100 up to multiple thousands of dollars in some case. So with these devices comes the risk. And this is kind of where we want to focus here. What is the risk in this area? And the biggest risk is really loss and damage to the devices themselves. And ultimately, that provides us an opportunity to help solve that risk for the worker and for the company. So like any other tool, any other worker is using on the job, things can happen to these tools. They can get broken, they can get lost, they can get left places. Lots of different things can happen. So think of all the fork trucks driving around these areas can run these things over. They can get left on shelves. And even funny enough, they get left in packages and sent to customers. And this is really our risk focus. And this focus helps drive the design of the products in this area. So by keeping these products and these tools safe, secure, at the ready, can ultimately help help the worker be more productive and more efficient in their job itself. So speaking of the worker, talk a little bit about the worker themselves. Traditional products in this space have really relied on the user wearing a belt and attaching a pouch or a holster to that belt. That is kind of a dated thing now as we see a more diverse workforce in these areas. We see the rise of athleisure type wear, that doesn't have traditional belt loops. So, those workers aren't wearing a belt. So how do we solve this problem now that workforce is changing? The apparel in these environments are changing. And last but not least, we're going to talk about worker safety in these environments. There are a ton of things moving around in these areas, and we've taken care in our design to protect the user from these dangers, potential dangers. With thoughtfully designed features into the products themselves that will break away from the user if the user is caught in one of these moving things. All while making these products as functional, as useful as we can for the users themselves. As we've built and expanded this product category from one product to now over 20, we've always kept the worker in mind in everything that we do. Starting with our most popular product type, the scanner harness, from the humble beginnings of the 3132, where this product line really started, this line has grown into a variety of products with different feature sets, different comfort levels, all while staying focused on keeping those devices close and easily accessible while the worker focuses on the task at hand. First, let's talk about our 3138 scanner harness. This is a very simple harness. Again, you can see how it falls on the body. On the shoulders here, padded sections here for comfort. On the front side, sternum strap, a couple different features here. It helps distribute the weight of the scanner when it's not in use from side to side. It also contains a safety breakaway buckle that'll break away if the user gets caught in anything. This harness does have a ton of adjustability built in. You can see there's adjusters here, there's an adjuster on the back. These features help and really allow the user to wear this harness however they want, whether they want it tighter or want it looser. This harness also has same size loops on each side with D-rings, and these D-rings are the tether point for the device tether. Really lets you move it from side to side, whether you want it on your right side or your left side. The device tether itself, again, adjustability here, and has small buckles built in. These buckles clip into small loop attachments that attach to the device itself. So you can see when the device is not in use, it simply falls at the user's side. And when it is in use, it's up, it's attached, it's secure, it's not going anywhere. The last feature I want to talk about on this harness is actually on the back side. And again, kind of talking about our safety, we've built in these safety breakaway hook and loop sections that'll come apart if the user is caught in any type of entanglement. So next I want to show you our 3142 harness, which is our newest harness. And this harness really builds on all the features that made the 3138 successful. But again, adding a little bit more. So you can see here, very easy to put on. It's got nice EVA foam padded, padding on the shoulders and on the back. It's got holes in here to really prevent or to encourage that airflow. Again, more comfort for all day long use. Similar sternum strap in the front, helps distribute that weight. Same breakaway buckle. Similar adjustment in this one. Again, lets the user wear it as tight or as loose as they want. Same D-rings on each side so you can move it around. Same tether on the device itself. Again, the little buckles attach right in. And you'll see similar functionality right on your side when it's not in use. And again, fully tethered when it is in use. Same feature, same safety breakaway feature on the back side of this. You'll see these breakaway hook and loop sections, again, will come apart if the user's caught in any type of entanglement. These breakaway features are designed to break away in an emergency only, not in the day-to-day use of the harness or sling. So these scanner harnesses is where our mobile product device solution product category started. It's where we continue to innovate and kind of lead the market here. Our line of scanner slings address the same risk as the scanner harnesses, but they can be worn in a little different way. Let's take a look at our 3137 scanner sling. So as you can see, it's more of a sling style. It's designed to fit over one shoulder and sit cross-body. So ambidextrous in design, over this shoulder, over the other shoulder. A ton of similar adjustability in here to let the user wear it as loose or as tight as they want. Same style tether to attach to the device itself by the side, and nice and tethered when the device is in use. We have the same style hook and loop safety breakaway on the back side. Again, will come off if caught in any type of entanglement. Next, I do want to show you the 3143, kind of our next level scanner sling. with a few more features built in. So you'll see on this sling, very similar features to our 3142 scanner harness with the foam padding, air holes in that padding for venting just to keep you comfortable all day long. This scanner sling has the addition of this underarm strap that clips in right here. So when I tighten this, it really recreates the functionality of a sternum strap. So to help you distribute that weight easier on your shoulder, better on your shoulder for when you're wearing these all day long. Again, attaches into the device the same way. Stays nice and tethered when in use. This one also has the same safety breakaway hook and loop feature on the back. Tears away if the user gets caught at all. And again, these slings offer a way to solve the same problem in a little different way depending on how the user wants to wear it. We also have our 3135 belt. This product approaches the risk a little differently. You can see it's a simple belt worn around the waist. It includes a clip and a small strap that attaches to the device itself. The strap simply hangs over the clip when the device is not in use, keeping it readily accessible. Has the same breakaway buckle as the rest of our products. And while a simple design, it does address a lot of the same problems. The next two products are a small departure from our strap style harness, slings, and belts. The 3145 is designed to fit snug on the chest. It's got a cell phone style holster. It's got with a securing strap. Also has a small pocket on the outside for small items and a place to attach a retractable. Retractable then feeds through a pass-through hole and you can connect it directly to the device to further prevent drops. So the 3144 dual harness here has a ton of flexibility and adjustability built in to really do what you need it to do. It's got pockets for devices, cell phone, radio. On this side, it's got a pocket for small tools, pens. Has the same sternum strap with the safety breakaway buckle again. Above the pockets, we have loops and D-rings to connect things like ID badges or lockout takeout equipment. Built in 2 mic tabs, mic, gas detector, those types of things. On the back side, a couple of features I want to point out. 2 little loops for cable management here, as you can see here. In addition to that, again, the safety breakaway hook and loop sections featured on many of our scanner harnesses here and here. So in general, these designs, again, we're trying to take the success we've had and broaden that appeal to environments outside of the warehouse. I'll now talk about our more traditional style holsters. These products are incredibly useful at keeping devices safe and accessible. I'll start with the 5542 holster, designed for cell phones with a securing strap, goes over the top, keeps everything secure. Pen loop for a pen or marker. The 5544 is of the large size, designed for larger size cell phone style. Same with the same pen loop and securing strap. There are 2 connection style methods on these. One is our belt loop. Again, it comes off here. This can go around a belt or a railing. And then the other one is more a traditional belt clip style. Next are holsters designed for pistol grip style scanners. Let's talk about the 5541 and 5540. They come in 2 sizes, one for small scanners, one for larger sizes. They also feature the same pen marker loop and accessory pocket for something like a box cutter. They also come in the same 2 connection style methods, the belt loop and the traditional belt clip style. Our last holster solution is a little different. The design is like our pistol grip style holsters, but meant for off-the-body use. These holsters contain hook and loop straps on the back that are designed to go around a pole or a railing, or think a fork truck. It also includes grommet holes for screws to tie into something more permanent, like a cabinet or a structure. They come in 2 sizes, one meant for large pistol grip style scanners, and the small for more smaller style scanners. Again, we've designed a ton of flexibility into these more traditional style holsters, all using materials meant to hold up in these warehouse environments. Our last style of products come in the form of mobile mounting solutions for various devices. I'll start with the 5545. This mount is designed for cell phone style scanners, and it's really meant to mimic the features of common running bands. The rubber trap here fits around the edges of the device, flexible enough to fit a variety of sizes, but also keep the device nice and tight. The device then clips onto my wristband like this. The wristband itself allows for a full 360-degree rotation, so it really lets the user use the device as they need or scan a barcode. To unclip, you simply push the button on the wristband and the trap comes right off. The wristband itself, designed with a ton of adjustability in it, fit over a wrist, but also with the addition of this extender strap, can fit over a user's bicep while they're wearing a jacket. So next, I want to talk about the 5549 tablet mounting solution. So similar, just approaching the problem in a different way. Again, you can see multiple ways to wear it here. A nice shoulder strap connected right to the mount. Take this off. The hand strap here, very adjustable, whether you're wearing gloves or not wearing gloves. The mount, nice full 360-degree rotation on this thing. On the front side, again, you can see that 360-degree rotation, and these nice tight rubber mounts really wrap around the corner of the devices themselves. So these mounting solutions, again, are kind of like the rest of our product offering here, really designed with the worker in mind, helping them keep their devices ready when they're at the need. Last but not least, I'll cover a few of our accessory products that provide additional value to all of our scanner solutions. So first, the 3133 small loops. This allows you to tether to a variety of devices, so the workers can clip in and clip out of devices without having to take their whole harness off. The 3701 adhesive pucks allow you a quick and easy way to tether to these scanner devices that may not already have tether points themselves. And lastly, the 3140 orange tethers are the tethers used in a variety of the harnesses and slings we've covered today. And ultimately, additional tethers provide easy replacements and the ability to tether to additional devices. We work closely with workers in the field to design products that really speak to their needs, ultimately keeping them productive and safe. For more information on all our mobile device solutions and everything else we have to offer, please visit us at ergodyne.com.